Welcome everybody to B-Town Talk, this holiday segment. I'm your host, Dawn Davis, and my co-host is Mayor DiGirolamo. Hi, Mayor.
Hi, Dawn. Great season we're here to talk about today. Don't get too close to the fire, please.
I know, check it out. Doesn't it look cool?
That looks cool.
I know.
It really does.
We have some wonderful capabilities here in our studio. And a lot of people, I just want to start off by saying, I know it's rare that we come
Looks
on
like
and
the decorations I have around my fireplace.
It does. It really does.
Doesn't it?
Or most fireplaces this
Yeah.
time of the year. A lot of
Yeah.
people do it that way. It looks very nice.
Beautiful.
And you just pray they don't catch on fire. But
I
that's a
know.
raging fire right there.
Right there it is.
But it's
I can feel
beautiful.
the heat coming off now.
Okay, Mayor. Now, as you very well know, I started to say, this is sort of a rare occasion, an appearance. We don't do as many shows as we used to. We're really trying to get back into doing that. We're operating with less people, and sometimes, that just has an effect on the overall programming that we do. I mean, we do the best we can with what we have, but coming in 2016, we really are going to increase some of our community filming. Mayor, stop. He always tries to make me laugh, and it works. It really does work. You make me forget what I'm talking about. Now, I'm going to pretend you're not here. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to increase some of our filming, kind of do man on the street kind of thing, and with issues that are going on in our community and beyond. So stay tuned. This segment here really is to just talk about the holidays, what the events that have happened in the last few weeks. And, we're taping on, what the heck's today? 16th, 17th, 16th. Let's go with the 16th.
Use the 16.
And just this past Sunday was sort of the final event in the accumulation of those events that are hosted by Bensalem Township, and that was our annual community tree lighting.
Yeah, what a night.
Oh, Mayor, why don't you?
Yeah, it was an incredible night. We actually had the nicest weather you could ever ask for, and it was just wonderful. And the children that came out, it was the biggest crowd of children we ever had.
I couldn't believe it.
No, it was 500 at least children.
I know it was 500 because we ordered 500 of the little bears that we gave out, and I was sweating it at the end because we were 16 bears short.
Oh, you
But
were sure.
we were, but thank goodness for Parks and Recreation because I went to them and they had a box of toys and things that would be of interest to children, and it worked, and they got to pick.
That's like having company and not having enough food.
Oh, that's your
but we
worst
were
nightmare.
overwhelmed. It was really overwhelming. As many
In the
children.
past 10 years, Mayor, we
No,
have not
never had
had
a
that
crowd
many
like that.
people. I mean, and I'm happy that we had that kind of a
I
crowd.
talked to some of the youngsters before they went in, and they were telling me what they wanted, and I talked to them when they came out afterwards, and they were so delighted. Santa actually told them that it looked good for them because they were very good this year, and he thought, yeah, I think Santa will take care of you. So it was pretty warm that night. He left his reindeer home because they weren't using, no snow. It was on the ground. So he came in the fire truck normally as they pull them in, as they always do. And thanks for the fire companies for doing that. And it was just an incredible evening, really. And incidentally, this year we have a full moon. And it's very unusual for that to happen on Christmas. And it won't happen for another 34 years. So make sure Christmas evening, I don't want the youngsters to stay up now because Santa's coming, but if the seniors, the parents stay up, they may see Santa actually. It'll be so bright coming across the land on the roof. So it's going to be a wonderful evening.
It's going to be a big old moon on Christmas Day. It's 19 years. I don't like to correct you because I know you get angry with me.
I don't. I still say it's 34.
It's 19 years. 34 years. Okay, 19, 34. Hey, what's the difference? But I really was pleased at the turnout. But I still can't figure it out. Was it really the weather, or was it because we promoted it with all of our social media
Well, I hope
today?
that's the case.
And I have to tell you, for 10 years, boss, 10 years.
Yeah. Well, let me go back to something now because I think you're right. It's 1934, or 2034 the next time. It's 19 years later.
Okay, there you go. Is that what you meant to do?
Okay. Well, hey, if you think you're right, make you think you're right.
I just am saying 19 years. That's all that I was saying there, sir. That's all I was saying. But to get back to the tree lighting, once again, we'd like to thank Santa for taking time out of his busy schedule, as well as the Eddington Fire Company. We can always rely
Gosh, they do a great
on
job.
Eddington and the other volunteer fire companies. We couldn't do it without them and the other volunteers, the Lions Club that came out and served cookies and other refreshments. And just to show you how crowded it was, they were down, when the last child came through, they were down to 4 cookies.
Oh,
So,
wow.
and they were
Yeah.
happy because when you throw an event, you really don't want to have leftovers. You really want everything to go. So it was,
I told you not to eat that dozen before it started.
Okay, but it
They were
really
gonna
worked
run it.
out. It really did. The Lions with them, they had the characters, and you will see Durran has a little montage going on right now on Bensalem Community Television, which I'll remind people, if you have Comcast, it's channel 22. If you have Verizon, it's channel 34. And like I said, little montages right now. But after we are done this segment today, he's going to take everything that he has so patiently taped, and we have all participated, and really put it all together in a larger scale for the full episode of Holiday Reflections. So that's kind of why we wanted to get together today and sort of, this is the culmination of everything we've done over the past 3-4 weeks.
And it's a wonderful season for everyone. I know Hanukkah season's here, so we wish everybody a happy Hanukkah. Great weather so far, which we can't understand. But I hope that everybody enjoys it. And you know, on a personal level, it's a very, very special Christmas for us. We just had another great granddaughter whose name is Carly.
No, Charlie.
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 I have to really remind
I have
you
to
of
get.
things.
Well, I appreciate that. That's a brand new name to me.
Charlie Hannah.
Charlie Hannah. Charlee. Yeah, you're right. Charlie. So never heard that name before, but I understand.
For a female.
Yeah.
For a female.
So we're very blessed on that on a personal level, and I hope everybody else is out there. Hope you have the greatest of holidays. You know, something that's very important to me and all of you is to have a safe community, and that's something we work on very hard here, very, very hard on a daily basis. So it's a Christmas season. Be safe. Do all the things. Watch your trees, whether if they're live trees, that you take care of them. We know we have the great volunteer fire companies that Dawn alluded to, but we don't want them to have to come out either. So be careful and protect yourselves, and we'll make sure here in Bensalem, myself and council, that we keep our community very, very safe, which we're going to do.
Well, since you gave me a little bit of a segue for the being safe for the holidays, I always grab the inserts of whatever bill I'm getting. This one happens to be from Pico, and they have a lot of interesting things on here. A lot of it's just common sense, but a lot of people like to keep their decorations on, you know, for the mood, the effect. They are beautiful, but honestly, if you're not home, unplug them. It's probably one of the most dangerous things you can do is to leave your decorations plugged in. So unplug them when you go to work or if you go out to dinner or anything like that. And weatherproof electrical devices for outside. Everybody has outside lights and the blow-up decorations and a variety of things. The star shower this year that shoots the lights up against the house, which I happen to have, and I have to say, you can't buy one. You have to buy like 6 to get the effect you see on TV. So just a little consumer add-on there. Don't overload the electrical outlets. A lot of people think that, you know, you have an extension cord and you can plug in like 9 things, but you can't do that. Just use what, you know, it's made to do, the appropriate amount of wattage there. I think you know, the fire company will tell you that that's one of the biggest things that does cause fires. And the trees being too close to a heating source, that's a very large problem. So just throwing that out there at you. You know, a lot of people do use common sense. This on and off thing with the glasses when you're over 50 is really a drag. I just thought I'd throw
Are
that
you
in
over
there.
50?
Can you imagine that? I am.
Oh my goodness, I
almost,
really
yeah, well, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. So we just do. We
Well,
want you
on
to
a-
have
on
a
a-
safe
on-
and healthy
On
holiday.
a brighter side, so am I.
You're,
I'm over 50 also.
yeah, I know, and you look awesome.
Thank you.
You really do.
No raises this year, don't worry about it.
No raises, is that what you said? We're getting, my goodness, this is like a lump of coal. I'm getting a lump of coal in my stocking? Oh my goodness.
Hey, coal's not cheap anymore.
Hey, you know what's good about the weather being warm? We're totally going all over the map, which is what we do here on Bensalem Community Television. Propane. My propane use is down,
Yeah.
which is wonderful. And people that use oil or whatever your heating
Sure.
source is, you're saving, in the long run. So hopefully, and with all weather prediction that we've been hearing, it seems like it's going to be a mild winter.
Well, I hope, it's early yet.
I know
haven't
it's
hit
early,
January
but
yet. Old farmers, I can tell you, don't lull yourself to sleep on that one.
okay. All right. Well,
We have plenty of time. You could go into April. You never know.
oh, well, that's true. We've had snowstorms in
Yep.
April, but let's just enjoy it while
Absolutely.
it's out there. And gas prices are low, but hey, they could jump up in
Are
a
you
week or
kidding?
2 weeks from now.
Are you kidding? They go.
So-
Yeah.
Don't hang your hat on that one either. But looking ahead quickly to 2016, season passes are on sale. And I can tell you, they went on sale December 7th. We do have a $5 off coupon
When does that
on
end?
the internet. It ends on December 23rd, so right up to the holiday. And you can, and here are our beautiful passes. Is it upside down? No, it's okay. We're selling them like crazy, and I couldn't be happier. Just to give you some figures, we started selling them, as I said, on December 7th. It's now the 16th, and we've sold 135 season passes. That's just historic for us. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
as it going into
Well, but we see it every year doing on the amphitheater. People see the quality of shows and everything, and they just want to come. I mean, it's happening a lot. You've been sale people out there. I want to see more of you at the amphitheater. We get a lot of folks from out of town. I'm serious.
a lot.
And what an amenity for us here in Bensalem. So, and if you don't know about it, call the township, find out about it. But
I don't
you
know how people cannot know about
Yeah, and
this
it's a-
enormous structure that we have in our community.
And
We
they're
do our very
tremendous
best to
shows.
get it out there.
tremendous shows, and second to none around in the summertime. Everybody talks about it, but I noticed that we could use more Bensalem people there because we're getting a lot of out of towners, and
Which is okay.
of course it is. Oh, I'm not, but I just know it's such a great amenity.
Well, the
that-
reason we do know is because we're asking people when
Of
they come
course.
to buy the passes, where are you coming from? So
Sure.
we're keeping the demographics per se, and we just want Bensalem residents to know that you have this
Absolutely.
awesome amphitheater here. And every Wednesday night, you can have yourself a really good time with some, not just good entertainment, great entertainment. And I would just like to thank the people that are coming in to buy the season passes. I don't know if they'll ever see this taping, but I just want to thank you, my assistant Debbie. The feedback that I get, that she gets, it's nothing but positive. We can't wait for the season. Thank you so much. We enjoyed ourselves so much last season. It's a date night. It's a night out with the family. We meet our brothers and sister-in-laws. So it really has become a destination. And even though we do utilize all the social media that's available to us, it is still that word of mouth. The brother-in-law tells the sister-in-law, who tells the sister, who tells her husband, and as the story goes. And it's just been proven to me time and time again. So with that being said, don't forget to get your season pass right now because we have the $5 coupon. That runs till the 23rd. However, season passes, and we're changing the policy, will be on sale, and they're only $35 without the coupon, for a good 12 concerts. Some of these bands
It's
that we have.
$3 a concert.
Yeah,
Come on.
some of these acts, this is
Unbelievable.
their day job. These aren't bar bands. And like I always say, hey, some bar bands are phenomenal. That's how people get started. And I get all that. But this is what they do. They travel. We get them from Canada, California, all over the place. We get them on routing deals. And a lot of times you can go to the Keswick, the Fillmore, a variety of outdoor venues or indoor venues, and they're charging for the same that you're going to get here for $3 a concert, $6 a concert, use your season pass. They're charging $55, $60 a head to get
That's
into
the
their
truth.
venue.
Just look at schedules around. They're in the paper when you see these other these other venues around, look and see how much they're charging for the same thing that
Absolutely.
we have here in Bensalem.
And we're able to do that, of course, because we have sponsorship. And,
We should thank them all
TD
the
Bank,
time.
Parks Casino, a lot of the business community comes together, and it offsets our costs so that we can then filter that, nominal fee to you, so you can come and enjoy it.
And when you come to the amphitheater, you'll see those signs around of all the sponsors. So, you have an opportunity to thank them by going and buying whatever the place is. We'd appreciate, and I know they would. Incidentally, I want to talk about something. This is a giving season. We have a lot of people out there that are homeless. There's a lot of people that in their homes can't afford seniors, a lot of things. I don't want to get into exactly where to go to, but look at all of the places, all churches, all of our groups, the Lions, the Rotary, all of them, the Kiwanis, they all have things going on. And we do it here at Bensalem also, give away things. So if you have products, bring them into the township here. We'll make sure that they go to a place that distributes them. And it's very, very important. I know the schools are involved. So, if you see your way that you can help anyone out, it's a good season to do that, because a lot of us have a lot of plentiful things that we could share with others. So I hope we all do that. It's that time of the year. So, and again, we'll help you do that. If you say you don't know where, bring it to the township, and we'll make sure it gets distributed.
Actually, truer words were never spoken. And, the holidays we think is a happy time, and it is, but actually, just like you said, Mayor, and echoing the material thing, there's also a lonely time for people.
Yes, there is.
There's a lot of lonely people out there during the holidays. So if you find your way, like the mayor said, in giving some things, maybe you can give of your time, or maybe invite that person over to your home to break bread with you. And I guess it sounds easy to talk about, but even if 1, 2, 3 people get to have some happiness this holiday season, actually the blessing is on you for giving. It's great to give. It really is.
I'm going to put us on the spot.
Okay.
Okay? Something that we were going to do this year.
Okay, I know.
We were going to have in January.
Don't make me cry.
We were going to have a dinner on January at our senior center, and we were going to promote it. We couldn't make it on time this year when we came up with the idea and wanted to do it, starting, not this year, but next year on New Year's Day. We will be having a dinner for those that can't afford, and start the new year in Bensalem on the right track. So stay tuned for that. And I apologize for not being able to get it done this year. We couldn't put everything together. We promise you, next New Year's, we will start that, and it'll be our first one.
Well, can I give a little bit more about it? Just really
Absolutely.
quick before
Of
we
course.
say goodbye? This is something that, and I say I don't mean me, but we want to do something on New Year's Day. It's a new year, but it's not, I always wanted to do a soup kitchen. I guess it's kind of like a personal thing, I guess, if you took. But anyway, without getting all crazy, our dear, 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 dear friend, and a dear friend to me and you, Margie Strange, she passed away this past November, and we're going to do it in her honor. And I think Debbie actually came up with the name, and I love it, called Margie's Ladles of Love. And that's what the event will be called. We'll be doing it on New Year's Day at the Bensalem Senior Center.
Not this year.
Not this year. No. I know you've already said that.
Well, I want to make sure that
2016. It'll be 2016. And the wheels are just turning right now for this event and how we're going to do it. And we're looking for, of course, we want veterans, and we're trying to,
we'll get the word out.
We'll get it out.
I don't want to correct you. I just want to make sure. This January 1st will be 2016.
Yeah, well, I'm wrong.
2017.
Thank you.
January 27. I just want to make sure, because I don't want
you're right.
folks
I'm glad.
showing up, and
That would be awful.
but we're really looking forward to
2017.
and
2017.
as Dawn mentioned, Marge Strange. Anyway, in her memory, and stay tuned for that, and hopefully we're going to do a great job on that.
We will. And with that, let's end the segment. We wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas, a happy holiday, whatever it might be. I'm Dawn Davis for B-Town Talk with my partner here, Mayor Joseph DiGirolamo. Take care, everybody.
God bless. Till next time.